Hi guys, welcome back to Renpet Bath Beauty. We are going to make cold process whipped soap today, which is totally different than any other whipped soap that I've ever made on the channel. And I'm going to give you guys the recipe. However, I am going to do it in percentages and give you the amount of like my water discount and all of that kind of stuff. Again, as I've said in many videos before this, I am still having that respiratory thing. It is starting to get warmer, so hopefully that breathing thing will clear up. So please forgive me. I'm having a rough go of it. Okay, so with a cold process whipped soap, this is the soap that you would make that will float in the bathtub. And when we are all done, I have some whipped soap upstairs that I have already made, already cured, and I'll open up a bar of that and I'll show you how it floats. It's great. We're going to do this one in Raspberry Beret, inspired by Princess Song Raspberry Beret. The fragrance is Black Raspberry Vanilla. And let's talk about whipped soap here, cold process whipped soap. 80% of your oils in this recipe, 80% need to be hard oils. So I use 20% coconut, 30% palm, 15% shea butter, and that's what's in this bowl right here. I use 15% mango butter. That is cooling in my microwave. I had to melt it and whatnot. So let's say you're going to use cocoa butter in your recipe. You can't just simply put cocoa butter in here because it's such a hard butter. Did I say cocoa oil? Cocoa butter. But mango butter and cocoa butter are such hard butters that you have to melt them and let them cool off a little bit. Now, as far as your lye goes, we'll get to the liquid oils when we get there, okay? So I'm going to repeat it again. Coconut oil, 20%, palm oil, 30%, shea butter, 15%, and mango butter, 15%. So we're going to take these and we are going to put these in our bowl for our KitchenAid. Now, I have been asked before, well, what if I don't have a KitchenAid? And there is some mango butter in here, because like little pieces, because I almost forgot to separate it. But that's not going to be an issue because it's still going to be put in while it's just a little bit warm, because it can't be solid when you put it in there. Okay, where was I? Oh crap. Where was I? Oh, I was asked, dude. I was asked if you had to have a KitchenAid to make this recipe. I was asked that by a friend of mine. And I would suggest that you have a KitchenAid or a Hamilton Beach or get off there, something like that. You can do it with a hand mixer, but if you do it with a hand mixer, you have to be super careful, because you have to be super careful even with a KitchenAid, but even more careful with all of this when you add your lye. So first and foremost, these hard oils and butters need to be whipped. That's why it's called a whipped soap. So we are going to whip these as fluffy as possible. And then we will add our mango butter to it a little bit. And, I don't need to show you all of it because this is going to take about 15 minutes. So I'll show you a little bit starting and put music on. And then, I'll move forward. You'll be able to see the edit, I'm sure. And then we will add our mango butter. And I will move on with the explanation, if I can speak English, from there. But let me move you guys over so you can see the bowl. Woo! Sorry. I'm And I will try not to get in your way too much. Trying to figure out what's going to be the best way for you guys to see this. So we'll try it there. So I am going to start this on a very low process. And obviously I don't have gloves on because we're not working with lye right now. So we're going to get these sort of together here, and I'll be scraping the sides quite a bit just to make sure everything gets whipped. So here we go. Okay, now you see how that looks it actually looks like buttercream frosting. So I'm gonna scrape my sides. Hopefully you can see me sort of doing that. And we're gonna continue from there. It definitely looks like buttercream frosting to me. Cracks me up. Okay. So, like I said, it's gonna be done for quite a while. Okay, if you caught me dancing, I didn't even realize I was doing it. Because, I was going to play music for you guys, and I was playing music for myself. Now, I want you to take a look. See, it's getting pretty. It's definitely staying on my spatula. It's still not quite fluffed up. Gosh, you guys, I cannot speak English today. It's still not quite fluffed up as much as I would like, but what I need to do now is add my mango butter. This will deflate some when I do that. So I am going to add my mango butter very slowly on a low speed so I don't get any splash up on me. I have one of those plastic covers, the splash guard for this, but I use it upstairs because I use my KitchenAid upstairs. I just have, a different bowl, a different whisk attachment, a different paddle attachment. I said it in a video not too long ago, because you never want to eat out of anything that has ever had lye in it. So let me get my mango butter. I'm going to check the degrees here on my mango butter. Oh, no, we're not adding mango butter. It is 121. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my mango butter in the fridge and continue to whip this on a low speed. Had to turn off my music. Okay, I'm going to get this out of here a little bit and scrape my sides. I decided rather than putting it in the fridge, I filled up, because I had washed the bowl that these oils were in, I filled that up with cold water and attached my mango butter cup to it. So it's cooling down quite quickly. It was already down to 112 degrees when I looked at it last. So, because we need it cooler, we don't want this to deflate so much that we lose all the progress we got. So let me check the temp of that again really quickly. Let's see. Oh, let me swish it. Gotta swish it. Okay, it's at 104, so a few more minutes. I'll move ahead until we add the mango butter. Okay, my mango butter is now at 91 degrees and it's starting to get cloudy. So, and I can see some of it sticking to the bottom there. Woo! Almost dropped it. That'd be bad. Don't do that, Sulin. So I am going to slowly add this mango butter to our mixture. And it will deflate a little bit, like I said, so don't get too alarmed. Make sure you scrape it all out because you need all of your oil, or your butter, I should say. Can you guys see how beautifully fluffy this is? I really hope you can. I know that this is not the best lighting for, for any of this. Maybe if I stand here, y'all can see better. I don't know what's gonna work, but it is definitely fluffy. Let me pull it out and scrape the sides. I probably should have done this upstairs. I really thought about doing it today while my husband was at work. I apologize, you guys. I need to figure out what to do about my whole lighting setup. I think I need to move my ring light over to this other side. Maybe that would be helpful, because I can't, use my KitchenAid with the darker, with my lighting setup that I normally use, because it flashes. It's photography light. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our liquid oils. Now our liquid oils, because our hard oils took up 80% of our soap mixture, we are using 20% liquid oils. I use 15% olive oil and 5% castor. I love to add heavy cream to my soap, period. But it's especially good to add it with this recipe because it helps those oils, because, heavy whipping cream is, whipping cream. It's whipped cream. It helps to boost that volume. While mine is powdered, you absolutely can take away from your water. I mean, we'll discuss the water discount when we put the lye in. But you can absolutely take away from the water content if you want to use liquid, heavy whipping cream. So this is going to be the same thing as when we put the mango butter in. We're going to do it very slowly, and you will see it deflate. It's just what it does. But you just continue to whip it, and it'll get back floofy. I'm putting this in about a tablespoon at a time, and I have sped it up, so, and then I'm letting it mix in completely. And again, we want to scrape all of this out. Make sure we have everything that we need. And then I'm going to run this again until we get back to that floofiness. And as I said, you know, I'm editing this out. I'm sure I've already done it many times. I'm going to go back to listening to Neo and dance. Okay, let's talk about lye. Let me get some gloves on. Now, I let my lye solution, I use an 8% water discount. So if you were to plug your recipe into soap calc, it would be at 30%. That's what you would put in there. So, and the only thing that is in there is distilled water, salt and sugar, like I ordinarily would. And once your lye gets to room temperature, put it in the fridge. The colder, the better for this type of soap. Okay, let me grab it out of the fridge. I like it. Some people say between 63 and 68 degrees. Well, no. I like mine a lot colder than that. I have had this lye in the fridge for about 4 hours. This is 41.7 degrees. Now, with the lye, oh, where are my goggles? Definitely wear goggles, you guys. And do it on your slowest speed. Do it very, very slowly and be very, very careful. See, this is the thing that why I say doing it with a hand mixer probably isn't a good idea, but it can be done. But with a hand mixer, a lot of times that stuff will just fling all over the place. So, all right, here we go. And we put it in just a little bit at a time. And I'm stopped. I'm going to do this in real time so you guys can get an idea of how long this takes. And it will deflate. And I'm doing this about a tablespoon at a time as well. A little bit and stop. And halfway through, I will go ahead and scrape the sides to make sure the lye is getting everywhere. Okay, a little bit more. Little bit more and stop. Yeah, like I said, you gotta be real careful with this when you're putting it in there. Okay, little more and stop. And I really mean it when I say the colder the better. I mean, obviously not frozen, but if you've watched other videos where people do cold process whip soap and they tell you it has to be between 63 and 68, it does not. I like it very, very cold. Alright. A little bit more and stop. And I know you guys are probably going, move along, lady, put the music on. But I think it's important for you to understand how slowly I put this in here. Alright, now I'm going to stop and I'm going to scrape the sides because I'm seeing some lye pool back. I'm seeing some lye pool back there. And again, this is going to deflate it just like every time, we've added a different oil or whatever. It's going to deflate it like that. And you want to scrape up from the bottom to try to, make sure you're getting all of that. And I just got it all over the spatula. I hate it when I do that. Okay. Alrighty then. I have to wipe my spatula off. Or at least my fingers off. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put a little bit more in. Alright, a little bit more. And stop. And this, this is a 32 ounce batch of oils I'm doing. This is 9.6 ounces of water. So that's with my, 8% water discount. That's my usual water discount. Okay, a little bit more and stop. I can hear my husband walking upstairs. A little bit more and stop. Once all the lye gets mixed in there, we can add our fragrance. I like to add it right after the lye because then I can just whip it up to, overflowing and fluffy. A little bit more and stop. Which, let me grab my fragrance because we're almost done with this lye. A little bit more and stop. And after I'm done putting the lye in there, I will scrape it again. A little bit more and stop. I just have one more time to do it. I know, you guys are probably like, lady, put the music back on. Okay. One more. There we go. There's the rest of it. Woo! I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Okay, let me scrape down my sides. Now the great thing about this is it'll take forever to set up on you. Garden black raspberry vanilla, that takes forever to set up on its own anyway. So okay, so I will turn the music back on and I will finish whipping this. I am going to put the fragrance in it. Actually, I'm not going to turn music on. I'm just going to cut to when we're ready to color it. Does that work for y'all? That works for me. So alright. Okay guys, we are back. You'll have to excuse my washer. I have to do laundry before my son comes home from work because we are, he has to do laundry. Woo! Dropped it! Okay, so now, one of the things I didn't mention because we weren't like quite at that part yet is no matter how much mica you use with a cold process whip soap, it is going to be pastel. So don't go overboard on the colorant because it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter. Okay, let me put down, oh, I have one. Alright, so I'm doing 3 colors. I'm going to keep some of it white, and I'm doing raspberry red and amethyst purple. So let me separate out for my colors. Woo! And I use a whisk attachment on my stick blender to add my color. Just easier that way. So, and I have a piping bag in case I need it, because a lot of times this will go higher than my mold does. So let me stick this back in here. All right, let's start with our raspberry red. And then we will go to our purple. And if you remember, our normal raspberry beret has raspberries and leaves on it. I am not doing that with this. It's a pain in the butt. So that's not happening. Okay, Simon, let's get Simon, well, Simon's whisk attachment. And I like to fold the color in just a little bit so it doesn't go everywhere. Okay. Now, well, I guess I can put that in there. Doesn't really matter. So, let me get this all mixed in to make sure it is all mixed in. Because it wasn't. Although it's really pretty, the raspberry red as a pastel. It's really pretty. Hoping the lighting is better for y'all now that I was able to put my KitchenAid away. Mr. Steve. Yes, my KitchenAid's name is Steve. I know, I'm weird. Name all my appliances. Okay. I'm going to grab out a chopstick to swirl with and bring my mold in here. And you're going to fill it up just like any other mold. Let me put Simon over here. Just like any other mold. Except for you're going to have to bang this more. Because it's all airy and floofy. Very airy and floofy. So I'll put my pink and my pink and my pink. I'm going to do white again just a little bit. And once I put the purple in it, I'm going to bang it. Purple. Whoop. Purple. All right, let's bang this. It's very common to have a few air holes in whip soap. So, just so you know, some more white. Maybe I won't have piping, which isn't a bad thing. Doesn't have to. Have to. Boy, speak English. So I hope everybody's week has been going good. For me, this is a Thursday. Well, I mean, you're going to be seeing this on Friday. Or on a Friday. Not sure what Friday. But yesterday was my... Oh no, today is the 13th. It's my oldest son Christopher's birthday. And for the first time ever, I had to wish my son a happy birthday on the 12th of May, not the 13th, because, you know, they're 13 hours ahead of us in time zone in Okinawa. And to make it easy on him and to make it easy on myself, I sent him a PlayStation gift card. He said that's what he was accepting. He texted everybody. He says, "I'm now accepting PlayStation gift cards." I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to have to get you a PlayStation gift card. Which is really funny because my boys are exactly 2 years and 4 days apart. Christopher's birthday is May 13th, and Mason's birthday is May 17th. So, alright, I'm going to bang this again. And put the rest of my, well, I think I'm going to, no, I'm going to put the rest of my white on there, and then I'm going to swirl it. And then you would let this set up just like you would any other soap, 18 to 24 hours. And then after I get this all swirled and everything and banged down again, I'm going to go back over the recipe with you guys. So, and if you're going to use any other oils or butters, remember, you have to put it through soap calc. Have to. Okay. Oh, I'm going to swirl it first before I bang it. And that looks like I muddied it up, but I'm telling you, I didn't. Okay, let me bang it again. I think this mold is starting to take a poop on me. It seems like it's starting to, woo! It's starting to, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't bring you guys in closer. I'm sorry. I think I'm going to go ahead and texture the top of this, just so we have something pretty on the top, because there's a little bit too much. It's kind of funny, 32 ounces wouldn't ordinarily get to the top of this mold. Hold on, reaching over you. Okay. Guess what, guys? She wore a raspberry beret. Sorry about my washer. I know. It sounds terrible. Uh-oh. I heard it beep. Guess what that means? It's off balance. That's bad. Yeah, I think I just want to sort of have it like so. And I'm going to put glitter on this. Okay. Alright, glitter it is. Glitter it is. There we go. Beautiful. I guess I could put raspberries on there, but they're just so dark. I would, if I were to put raspberries on there, I would want them to be pastel. Okay, guys, I will see you in 18 to 24 hours to cut this. We just had a dumb moment, didn't we? Let's go back over the recipe, okay? So, 80% of your soap base has to be hard oils. So, I use 20% coconut, 30% palm, 15% shea, 15% mango. And then my liquid oils, I use 15% olive and 5% castor. And I do use an 8% water discount. If you're not discounting your water, you just have to let the soap set up a little bit longer and let it cure a little bit longer. I put heavy whipping cream in it. I think it's a really good idea to do it, whether it's liquid or powdered like I use. I'm going to start putting yogurt in this recipe as well, which will give me, a water discount, a steeper water discount than I would ordinarily use as well. So, yeah. If there's any questions, please leave them in the description box below, and I'll answer as many as I can, and I will show you a test of this after we cut it. Well, not this, but a different one I will show you. So I'll see you guys in 18 to 24 hours. Bye. Okay, guys, we are back to cut this loaf of whipped soap that we made. This is Raspberry Beret. I'm starting to get over that little bit of respiratory thing I've got going on. We'll see if it sticks. The weather's starting to warm up. So, and I did tell y'all that I was going to show you with one of the bars upstairs, because I do have to get myself a bar of how this floats, and we'll do that upstairs. I am pretty excited for this weekend coming up because my husband, those of you who know me and have watched me for a while, my husband goes on an annual fishing trip. It's his vacation and that kind of thing, and he's doing it 3 times this year. He's going on his big trip at the end of June, but this coming up weekend he's going with just one of his really good friends. I had a few air holes in there. Going with one of his really good friends this weekend. And my daughter and her husband, Zayden, Ava, and Malia, are going on vacation. They're going to Nashville, and my youngest son is going to go up there and house sit and dog sit. And I'm going to have the house to myself, y'all. Not that I don't love my family. I really do. I love my family to pieces. But, you know, sometimes you just need a break, you know. I really like the way this swirl came out. Swirl came out quite nice. These bars I usually plane. The one that I'm going to open isn't planed. The Never Gonna Give You Up bar that I'll open and show you guys upstairs. Because all my glass bowls are upstairs. I don't want to put an uncured bar of soap into my baking bowls, you know. But yeah, I do. Oh, look at that big air hole right there, guys. Oh, I had one on that side too. See, should have banged it harder. That's one thing about this whipped soap is you definitely, you know what, let me clear that out. You definitely have to bang them pretty good. Get the soap out of there. Jeez Louise. Okay. Yeah, I did a bang up job not banging that. Hee hee, no pun intended. The top of it looks so pretty with all that sparkly glitter. But holes are, you know, air holes are not. This soap actually really sells well. And I can, even like with a regular cold process, you still can fix the air holes in bars in this kind of recipe. Just take your trimmings and do so, because the soap is still quite soft on the inside. Look, so I can patch that hole right there. Hopefully you can see. Patch that hole right there. So it can still be done. So hope everybody's week has been good. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, wow, I'm gonna have a nice big piece. Look at that. Oh, sorry. There I go, not showing y'all. Okay. And this is my sample bar. Cut that bad boy in half. And I'll probably use pieces of this sample bar in order to patch, like, if there's purple or pink parts, you know, that kind of thing. So everything matches up pretty well. So that's it for this week, guys. I appreciate all of you, as always, for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, guys. This is many days later. This is one of my other bars. Let me open it. Of our whipped soap that I made. This is scented in cucumber, wasabi, cilantro. And it is called Never Gonna Give You Up. So we got our bowl of water, and we're gonna put it in there, and look, it floats right on the top. I should bring you down, huh? Show ya. Well, hold on, let me bring you down. I'm showing everybody that the soap floats. See? It does. Oh, the water's kind of cloudy because the soap is sitting in there, but you can see it sitting right on the surface of the water. So yeah, that's cold processed whipped soap. Hope you guys enjoy and use the recipe. Let me know if you like it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.